The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Okay, so we have a lot of low-ranking heroes in our roster. We're gonna require certain classes like the Man-at-Arms to be pushed up. Also, a Houndmaster would be great. So what I'm thinking is that on this episode, if it will work, I might try to do like a few of the apprentice level raids. These should all be theoretically a bit shorter and stuff, so we should be able to go through them and clear them out, and hopefully I won't lose anyone. Fingers crossed, although you never know, I tend to do dumb stuff constantly. So yeah, this might be really fun. Now let's take the other Hellion too. I know, I usually just tend to like skip this whole prep part, but I don't know, I'm trying to show you some more stuff. Yeah, here's the thing, we have a free upgrade, and I think one of the Vestals was just kicked up to level 5. The problem is, of course, she's being treated in the sanitarium, so that's awesome. Ah, okay, so we have still some people who don't have fully upgraded gear. How is that even possible? Okay, we're just gonna go give the free upgrade to Jester because it's just gonna be that much more pricey. Still have plenty of gold, especially thanks to the fact that I have utilized some of the blueprints finally and have stuff like a bank and such, so should be able to utilize the benefits from that. So let's give them some trinkets. We're gonna be doing... Oh man, Hellion and Houndmaster are terrible for ruins because they can apply bleed, which of course with the undead is not that likely. So unless we come across a stupid amount of gladiators and enchantresses and all these other weirdos, then it's gonna be one awkward run, I can tell you that right now. Let's give you some decent dodge. Yeah, this is why I'm struggling here. I'm not really sure if I should be increasing her bleeding capabilities, because kind of idiotic. And Man-at-Arms. We have a lot of stuff which we all of your trinkets suck. Let's try to increase your speed actually. Yeah, let's go with some scouting. Okay, so it really doesn't matter to me that much which raid do we do. I'd rather go for the deeds because we have 52 busts, and 2 busts as a reward is kind of pointless. The stun amulet is not gonna help me that much. The biggest problem is that I have probably spent a whole lot more money on this raid already that I am gonna be getting out of it. So shovel, venom. Yeah, this should be hopefully enough for an apprentice level raid.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin and the seat of our noble line.
Okay, so the goal here is to complete 100% of all the room engagements. This means that I'm gonna be forced to actually walk up here to see if in this room or at the end of this hallway
The light, the
is
promise
a
of
room
safety.
with a battle. Otherwise, I would have to track all the way back down here in order to deal with whatever would be in there. Now, I really don't care about the room, because there are two curios. I'm kind of interested to see what can I find here theoretically. I highly doubt there's gonna be like a Shambler's altar because this is an apprentice level raid. So don't expect that type of a challenge here. And in case you are wondering, I really don't like dealing with the Shambler. I actually lost a party to Shambler because one of the party members decided to interact with the Shambler's altar, despite not having actually a torch, because he was like triggered by stress or something. He just touched it and the Shambler appeared, or was it just super dark and it appeared? It was really weird, like, when it happened. So, in case you are, like, wondering what I'm up to when it comes to
Finding the stuff is only the first
Darkest
test.
Dungeon, definitely
Now
go
it must
check
be
out
carried
the
home.
channel. Also, the playlist will be, like, at the end of the episode, so make sure you stick around to enjoy it. And this is exactly why I did not want it to take too many people who deal with bleeding attacks. Not a huge fan of the fact that I do not have the Iron Swan equipped on my Hellion. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, they're gonna, of course... Yeah, they're gonna, of course, like, resist the bleed. I wonder why. Now, we do not have a stress healer, which might be annoying. But maybe by marking the men-at-arms, we should ensure
Back to the pit.
that not that many party members will be
Confidence
completely
surges
stressed out
as
of
the
their
enemy
minds.
crumbles.
Please go before the marksman or the arbalist. Beautiful
As
kill.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Nice, really nice. Okay,
This
we're getting
expedition
busts
at least
and everything.
promises success.
I really don't care about the jade, to be perfectly honest.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, a small party of the skeletal soldiers. Should still be able to
Executed
deal
with
with them,
impunity.
especially with this trinket.
Continue the onslaught.
So far, so good.
Destroy
Really don't
them
think that the men-at-arms will be able to do that much here. You can buff the party, but the buff will kind of disappear. But it's nice to have. Let's heal the Hellion.
Begone, fiend.
And now the question is,
wary.
yeah, we do have Iron
Triumphant
Swan. So I'm
pride
gonna actually equip
precipitates
it.
a dizzying fall.
I'm not really sure if I did manage to level up the Iron Swan, to be
In
perfectly
radiance,
honest with
may
you.
we find victory.
Okay, we have some gold here. We'll have plenty of rooms to deal with, but yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, if we would be coming across just the occultists, I would not mind having someone who has lots of bleeding capabilities, like the Houndmaster and such. But Yeah, it's much more preferable for you to have like a plague doctor or someone who works with light here. Fortunately, the bleed is not high enough to kill the acolyte, so this is gonna be annoying. I especially have to be careful here because if the defender puts a guard on her, it's gonna be a bit more annoying. Hopefully that won't happen.
The weapon that cuts on its own.
It did not happen. Let's do a buff here because dealing with the defender, it's usually a bit harder to take down some of these bulkier fellas because they just have more armor and they take like reduced damage. So just trying to attack them with some of these party members which you have is just not gonna do it simply. Okay, so group heal. I'm gonna attack the big fella. I know I should be theoretically going after the brawler. Especially since the Houndmaster can apply bleed on him, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Get rid of these two things, they're super annoying. Beautiful. Okay, let's see, what do we get? God damn. They're kind of generous with these busts. I like that.
And driven into the mud.
So we're gonna completely ignore the jade because I'm not sure what's gonna be inside here. You know what? I actually do want the crests because we have used up almost all of ours, and the one onyx is not as valuable as the stack of gold.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, we have some spiders and stuff. The cool thing about these is at least that we can fairly fast get rid of them. Even if we do like reduced damage, just the bleed here will finish off the spider. And if the vessel will go, she can theoretically clear out the maggot. Really nice.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, you're gonna go to here and here and here and here.
Packs laden with
torch.
loot are often low on supplies.
Gonna keep our Hellion with the lovely buff thanks to the trinket. Okay, we're gonna have to switch to our Houndmaster in order to disarm the trap. And let's go with you. Hunger check. I think this is like the second one which we came across on this run, right? Okay, no scouting unfortunately for us. Which is unfortunate, especially because there is a trap.
No clemency in this place.
Okay, 3 bone rabble. Should be able to deal with them rather quickly.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Just depends how much damage we will be able to dish out. Theoretically, if I do a buff and then go with 2 attacks, I might be able to clear them out.
Their formation is
okay,
broken.
so unfortunately one of them survived.
The offensive.
Really hoping that the buff would do the trick. And
success so clearly in
just
view.
get rid of the torches, grab
Or
the
is
gold.
it merely a trick of the light?
Scouting, come on, make it happen. So I know that I don't have to go down here. There are 2 curios, however, so I am curious. That's a bad curio. That's a trap. And the second curio, okay, wonderful. Let's pop the key.
Wealth beyond measure. awarded to the brave and the
Okay, so at
foolhardy
least we
alike.
have a full stack of crests, a full stack of busts out of this run. For an apprentice level raid, that is not the worst. Fortunately, an enemy has spawned in. We received another hunger check. Okay, 4 maggots. We can do lots of things. We still have the AoE capability on the Master here, so some added damage. Really hope nobody's gonna get sick here. It's like the last thing I need. Let's get rid of the maggot who is still waiting its turn somehow. Nice, really nice. And whoever has the highest speed will start off the next round, finishing off the last maggot. And unfortunately,
Remind yourself
no
that
drop from
overconfidence
the
is a
maggots.
slow and insidious killer.
Feel like I'm on a Slipknot concert or something, constantly mentioning maggots. Okay, even more of them. Really nice attacks. Do maggots count like a beast type enemy, or what do we consider these things to be? I mean, I know that they're like insects, but you know, do you? Okay, we're gonna actually utilize. This is like second shovel.
Be beaten.
Ooh, another one of these. Our last freaking key.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay, and I'm gonna actually do the camping here. So we know that in that last room,
furtive and vulnerable, rats
we're
in
gonna
a
have
maze.
Man, Man at Arms has like the best talents while camping, like tactics, plus 10 dodge for 4 battles. You have weapons practice for all companions, or the instruction for 1 companion. So actually, I'm gonna pop these 2 things. It's gonna burn through the rest of our points, but I mean the buffs are just amazing to have. So this is why I really want to have a Man at Arms
is struck. A blazing
on
star
at least
is
level
born.
5, so that we can take him to the top of the hill, where is the darkest dungeon. Okay, interesting. We're gonna go with a buff for the entire party here. Let's start applying mass bleed. You know what, let's go for another buff. I know that you have already a bunch of them, but like, look at this. The plus 24% damage should do some serious, or plus 24% damage should do some serious damage. Yeah, I realized it sounded super weird when I said it. Shut up. Okay, I'm probably gonna try to activate the riposte on the Men-at-Arms just because of the 2 Fusiliers who will be doing the AoE attacks, so that theoretically the Men-at-Arms can at least like try to return the damage to them. Houndmaster is gonna apply another round of massive bleed. Beautiful kill. Really hoping that thanks to doing this, the Man-at-Arms is gonna like level up or get at as much XP as possible. Really hoping he's gonna kill the other one. Really nice, really nice. I actually saw on YouTube that someone did like a champion level raid with only
victories mount,
Men-at-Arms.
So too will resistance.
And he was able to do like a long run, and he beat the whole damn thing. I was like, God damn, I wish I would ever be able to do that, but I just cannot do that. Okay, I really don't care about Citrine, but we're gonna take it because that's 500, and this is just 100. Let's see what awaits us in this last room. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be annoying with these 2 stress dealing dummies. but we should be able to do that. So we still have the buffs from the men-at-arms. I'm gonna continue to buff the party as much as I can. I really don't care that much about like repost right now. If we're gonna get another round with the men-at-arms, I'm gonna probably utilize the command capabilities. Who has the bigger dodge? You have higher speed. Yeah, he dodged it faster. You should die because of that. I'm gonna try to do the Iron Swan on the Enchantress or Acolyte. I really don't understand why do they have to keep changing their names based on the difficulty at which you are playing the round or the dungeon, but whatever. There were a lot of dodges, and you are the first one who has to take the hit. Seriously? Well, you killed Acolyte. Go with the command for added damage. You're gonna go after Courtier, and then you can start attacking the Brawler. Let's just get rid of the Rebel. We're gonna go with a group heal from Vestal, probably. Let's activate this thing. We'll just start attacking. Group heal, as I said, because we care, or we pretend we care. And even more busts.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So I am going to take those. And I just realized I had like 200 something gold, so that 100 which I left behind I could have placed here. Yeah, this is why the channel is called Not Your Professional Walkthroughs, people. So let's take a look at the overall results.
Return to rest. Devils remanded to their
7,790 gold plus 4,500. We have 5 deeds, we have 12 crests, 2 deeds, and 8 busts. Looks like our men-at-arms has reached next level. So did more of our heroes, and because this was an apprentice level type of raid, I really think I'm just gonna do one more.
A fresh irritant, the sun. A sanguine memory to me.
And I would really love to... Yeah, we can go into the cove. I don't see the problem with that. Really don't need the yap or what you call it right now. This is not the Butcher Circus. This is perfectly fine, this is perfectly fine, and this is perfectly fine. We're gonna get some deeds out of this. We're gonna get the move amulet. We're gonna keep the trinkets which we have. This is a medium. Once again, we need to, however, only explore 90% of all the rooms. So let's grab the provisions. And let's embark. And it might look like I'm not taking this seriously, but to be perfectly honest, I'm just really trying to get these guys as much up as I can and also make the episode as much enjoyable as I can. Because I don't know what the hell is the YouTube algorithm doing these days, but when I look for stuff which I keep publishing,
unbearable.
It's almost never able to be found unless I really screw around with the filters and stuff, and that's just annoying. Okay, beautiful dodge. Keep it up. Of course, there's nothing besides the hidden secret of how fish fillets are made. I do wonder why would they just kill the whale and leave it like that. That's such a waste. It's such a shameful thing to do. I mean, it's a whale, goddammit. Ooh, a map. We're gonna get a secret room. And as soon as I said secret room, 3 enemy parties appeared. I'm guessing no. I'm really also kind of pissed off about the whole situation.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
That the scouting did not just work. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a few things here, obviously. Not really sure if I want to go with buff or repost immediately. Probably I'm gonna do the buff for the party. Did manage to get a dodge here. Maybe we're gonna get another dodge, at least partially. Oh, okay, 2 dodges in a row. That's awesome. And let's try to deal some damage to the cutthroat. The 1 stack of bleed is just horrible. It's kind of a gimmicky thing, considering the fact that if you take Plague Doctor on his like 0 to 2 level, the blight which he is applying just deals that much more damage, so it stacks up much faster and kills the enemy much faster. Beautiful kill. I could have theoretically tried to go after the cutthroats, but whatever chance I have to like reduce the damage taken by the enemy is what I'm gonna try to go for. Okay, 2 points of bleed, that's still not gonna do too much.
Grievous injury.
Okay, nice critical there. You have a reduced chance to resist the bleed, but I'm not that worried about that, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna go with the repose because the Fusiler can go theoretically before any of the other party members. Apparently it won't go now. Let's do a group heal.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We're gonna take the citrine right now, but I'm not really sure if we're gonna hold on to it. Might get some food out of this. Hey, we actually did get a bunch of shovels out of that fish. I think it has an iron-rich diet? Not really sure. I really hate it when you guys do this stuff. Skilled Gambler is a highly questionable thing. Now, first of all, I really hate to rely upon Tavern when it comes to dealing with stress. First of all, if you have someone go into the brothel, they might get some really weird quirks out of it, because God knows what they are doing with the ladies or guys in the brothel. If you let them drink, they might have negative debuffs from that, and if you let them gamble, you can actually lose the money which you have. If you, however, have a skilled gambler, and if you put this guy into the tavern, he might actually win you some money. So it's obviously not gonna be as much as if you would take, let's say, 2 antiquariates on a run. But yeah, it's just interesting to get skilled gambler.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Yeah. Okay. So far, I don't see locked. Okay, so actually we did get rid of the locked negative quirk. Beautiful, it worked. Oh, awesome. So the upper part of the map has been explored. We still have a long way to go. I'm gonna probably pop a torch when we reach this room, or a bunch of them. Not really sure how much of the light will be depleted by that point. We are at 66. You have 3 torches left and plenty of rooms to go. And I also hope nothing will go wrong with the recording or I'm gonna be super mad. So let's pop 2 torches.
As the light gains purchase,
And of course,
spirits are lifted,
of course,
and purpose is made clear.
of course, it's gonna be the freaking collector. Okay. We're gonna see if we can do this. So, Iron Swan from
The light
the
is the
Hellion.
promise of safety.
Houndmaster can attack him. A Man-at-Arms can be screwing around with the other classes. Or the collected heroes. Let's buff the damage here some more. I'm gonna definitely eat a dog treat in this engagement because this is a mini boss. Beautiful dodge there. Beautiful dodge. Let's deal some more damage here. Let's eat the Scooby snack when it will be our turn. I really have to be careful about the collected Vestal just due to the fact that she can heal the collector himself. And the collector can heal himself as well. So yeah, we are dealing with like a double whammy here. And of course, this is gonna be bad because now the goddamn collector has been guarded and it's gonna last for 1 more round, so I'll just do some healing here. Let's go with another buff. I don't really think I should be guarding the Vestal currently. If we do a group AoE bleed, that's still gonna stack up to the collector despite the fact that he's being guarded. Just the beauty of some of these AoE capabilities. Yeah, lifesteal is gonna suck, especially if it's gonna connect. That's 10 points of HP. We're gonna have to heal the Huntmaster. Man, this guy has some serious protection. Plus 50%. Trying to attack him is gonna be kind of idiotic, so let's just try to ignore that and go for the big guy at the back. Really hoping to get the Trapezo Hedra thingy if we manage to kill him. Theoretically, we might get a trinket out of this engagement too, but who knows. Come on.
A predator is often blind to its own
Nice. Yep, and we are gonna ditch the Jade.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, what do we want to get rid of now? You have quite a lot of stuff here, friend. This is gonna be probably the Man-at-Arms who's gonna be dealing with the Quirrell. Slow reflexes, okay. Nice. I can live with that. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna do the Scooby snack again here just because there is the Guardian. And that can be super freaking annoying. Especially if he's gonna try to protect the Acolyte. Really don't want to see that, personally. Now we have 2 party members who really deserve some healing. You know what? Let's go with the buff. The added stress, I really don't care about that too much. Let's make sure our vessel is sustained as a priority here. The added dodge might help us like not get hit every damn time. Actually, really interested or amazed that the Guardian did not put a guard on someone.
Confidence surges,
Which is why
as
the enemy stress dealing unit is gone. Let's now heal the Houndmaster. Let's go for another buff for the party. Yeah. Why did you have to do that? We're just gonna have to start stacking up bleed damage on the Guardian. I'm gonna go and activate the repost so that, for example, even the grouper will try to attack with arms instead of some of the other people in our party. That was a beautiful kill from the men-at-arms. Really amazing shot there. Let's just attack Guardian. I mean, he has the protection up because he is still guarding the grouper. He's gonna take reduced damage here, but we should manage to deal with this. Fortunately, no bleed for the Hellion. Nice dodge there. Really glad we have gone for the buff. I still don't think I really need to put guard on the vessel. Definitely in later matches or like in different engagements. Yes.
Destroy them all.
The guard will be banished. Ooh, a portrait. Second one.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
Biggest problem is we do not have any more medicinal herbs. Reason why that might be a problem is fairly simple. If we are gonna come across like another coral or something, it's just gonna be annoying to deal with. I'm gonna go into this room just simply because we need to scout the rooms or explore the rooms. So, see, all the added provisions have just basically been used up. What I can do is after the room with the treasure chest, we can do a camp so that we will free up some space. Also, we're kind of running low on torches and stuff. So we're gonna pop this one, we're gonna do this. We can use a shovel here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Let's see what awaits us in this room. Okay. Bandits. Interesting. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I'd rather deal with the human enemies rather than like having here a bunch of jellyfish and dumb stuff like that. You have used up all of your cookies, so let's just start attacking.
Pummeling.
Beautiful dodge. Come on, dodge number 2. Damn it. No, at least she resisted the bleed. The question is if I should go for the Fusilier with the Hellion, or if I should try to apply the riposte on the men-at-arms. Here, yeah, I'm gonna still probably go for it. Just because we have the big damage dealer at the front and we can do AoE attacks as well. Can do the Rain of Whips, or what's the ability called, so we can hit everyone and deal a debuff, stuff like that. Yeah, Rain of Whips. Yeah, so Man-at-Arms would be able to repose this. Yeah, that would be so many riposts from the Man-at-Arms at this point.
A momentary.
We should actually be using the bandages, right? Let's get rid of him.
Destroyed.
Let's try to slowly get rid of the big guy. The cutthroat is not gonna be that much worrisome to me, at least for now. Buff. The repose is still active. The big guy is down. Leaves only Cutthroat.
unless
do
inordinate
a group
sanguination
heal,
be considered a
and
virtue.
if leads should still be able to attack the last party member of the enemy group. Okay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So as I said, we're gonna do the camp here. We're gonna go with the sanctuary. And we're gonna go with these two talons because they're just epic and really difficult to pass.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Come on, give me some cool stuff. Seriously, 700 gold out of a treasure chest. And this is what exactly I was afraid of. We could have lost like another negative quirk, but because we do not have medicinal herbs, I'm gonna leave the portal be. Theoretically, in one of the other drops from something, I might get medicinal herbs. If that would be the case, then I would try to go back here in order to get rid of one more negative quirk, because that's just less amount of stuff to worry about. Yeah, it was really atrocious. Really need to get rid of these two at the back so I don't even have time to do the buff, honestly. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can to the Acolyte and the fish shaman, or what you want to call it. Because if the Guardian applies a guard onto the Acolyte now, it's just gonna be a stupid amount of stress damage, which I will not be able to prevent or heal somehow. We can still attack her using the AoE attack with the Houndmaster, but it's just not gonna have the same potential. Let's go with another buff. And I'm gonna probably have to heal the Hellion because she took some damage there. The vessel will not be attacking or buffing. Pointless for me to do an AoE heal at this time. The guard is gonna still stay there. Beautiful. Thank you for resisting that. Let's get rid of the brawler so that we don't have to deal with some bleeding. We're gonna do the AoE stuff now, and we're gonna try to mark the men at arms so hopefully the Acolyte will be triggered to attack him instead of trying to go after the vessel. Please, we know that the Guardian will go after him. I'm gonna get rid of the lady at the back. Let's just start stacking up the damage onto this big guy. How much bleed did we stack? 2 points? Seriously? That's horrible. Nice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I need to use a holy water on this thing. Okay, this is just gonna pass until camp. Through that, we used up our firewood. So we're gonna go into this room with the battle. We're gonna use up another shovel. We're gonna come across a curio. If we get one more hunger check, we're in trouble. Don't know why this party is suddenly so hungry in the cove. They did not do the same stuff when we did the first raid, so that's kind of trippy. Do we have... Doesn't really matter. We're gonna probably do the battle in pitch black, which is gonna be annoying, especially because this is the first brawl that I see in this engagement, so let's get rid of him. Really don't need to deal with the revenge where he deals a massive amount of damage by self-exploding. It's one of those enemies, when you see them, you just gotta get rid of them. Please don't stun the vessel. Okay, good news, everyone.
Another one falls.
It's 2 enemies down by the end of the first round. I'm quite sure, yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Inspiration and improvement.
Despite the guard being applied, I'm gonna try to apply some bleed here. It did work on the jellyfish, it did not work on the guardian. Interesting stuff. Nice dodge from the men-at-arms. Let's start stacking up that damage. Nice critical. The bleed is still not gonna do that much, to be perfectly honest. Here we would have to wait like 2 more freaking rounds in order for the bleed to do its thing, and I really don't want to wait for that long. So assuming there's gonna be a dodge or not, at least she did resist the damn bleed. Seriously? Another stun? Oh, okay. So the bleed will kill the guardian.
Be gone, fiend.
Ooh, sapphire.
This expedition at least promises success.
And well, let's take even the vial of blood. And I really don't think we need to stick around too much longer. This is an apprentice level raid, so I'm not actually guessing there's gonna be that much of a added value.
This twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
So, yeah, only 2 portraits and 8 crests, but a decent amount of cash. At least I'm quite sure we did regain whatever we had to invest to prep the party. Fortunately, Hellion is sick, and not that many people leveled up, so we're gonna be getting rid of the rabies because the minus accuracy is a big no-no, simply.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
And that's gonna be it for this episode of the Darkest Dungeon for Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel. If you do like what I do here, please consider giving the episode a like. It helps out with the algorithm. If you do like what I do here, or would like to see more, please consider checking out the channel. Link is in the description, or you can just, do the thing and go into the channel by clicking on the icon. I publish content on a weekly basis. I do playthroughs, discussions, early in-game reviews, tips and tricks, and I'm planning to do a whole bunch of other stuff eventually, so that is one more reason to consider subscribing. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.